anything, but everything.
Yeah.
So we'll do anything. All right, here we go. Hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? We're going to do a kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing. Well, we've been planning it for about a week, get about a week or so and everything. I thought we'd do round 30. And this is my boy. This is Crumplezone.
Yeah.
How are you doing, man? You doing all
I'm
right?
doing pretty great. Yeah. Today I just got a new figure. It was
Oh,
Ectotron. Yeah.
okay. The Ghostbuster. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Like I didn't go in on much of the crossover stuff, but this is one of them.
yeah. Yeah, it's good. I have it in box. I got the one with the kind of the retro box and one and everything, and I kept it in the
Yeah,
box
the,
because I don't
the
like it
box
that
is
much.
like
Yeah. Oh, okay. You got that one. Okay, good. Well, they had
yeah,
one with
some
a hanger or something like that too, as well.
yeah, the Afterlife one, yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice. Well, anyway, thank y'all so much. I know people are just joining in. I did put this man's well, he's not a man yet. He's only 13. I mean, his baby. I mean, I don't. Dude, you came out with I think Revenge of the Fallen just came out. What year you were? 2009.
2008, yeah.
2008. Okay, so yeah, you were right after the first movie, Bayverse, and then I think Revenge of the Fallen came out in 2009. I think so. You were
Yeah,
just 1 year older, I
totally.
think. So this his G1 is kind of like Bayverse kind of thing, and everything. But he doesn't like Bayverse, so. But anyways, I put his link in the channel. He does have a YouTube channel. Definitely go check it out, man. I put it in there. Go sub and everything. Give him some love, like we all do, and everything, because we gotta support the small YouTubers and everything. So
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, people got coming in. We got Pop the Trump, Memo. Memo was just doing live. I went and watched his stuff. Ninja
Yeah.
Bill, Thomas, all y'all guys. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Ultra Marcus, that man's got a voice, man. I don't know, man. Jeebus. All right, so. Well, how long have you been doing YouTube, and how did you get into YouTube?
Well, I think I've only been doing it since like December of last year. And
Oh, a couple months. Okay.
yeah, I always watched like ever since I would say about 9. I really got into like hardcore like Transformers lore and everything. Watching
Yeah.
Chris McFeely, if you probably
Oh,
know who he is and
yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think I just discovered you and like Patriot Prime and Kato just like a
Yeah.
year ago, and I was like, these
All
guys
right.
are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all right. Patron Prime's pretty cool. Kato, he's whatever. He is what he is, but everything. Well, that's cool. And then, so why did you get into doing? I mean, you just saw other people doing it. And you just thought, I could do that. Just give me a camera.
Yeah. It seemed easy enough, and I always kind of wanted to
Yeah.
show off some of the stuff I always did, like custom wise. And I used to
Mm-hmm.
do like Lego Transformers.
Oh yeah.
They were actually like really good, even by like my modern standard, because we
Yeah.
didn't have like those figures and stuff. Because I got really big into Beast Wars about like 2 years ago, and I'm starting to get back into it now because of Kingdom.
Oh
So
yeah.
it was
Okay.
like there were no good figures of those characters, so I just built Lego versions, and they didn't have to like come apart or anything. Like these ones
Mm.
were like really cool.
Nice, very nice. That's cool. You
I'm
get
trying
back
to,
or get into Beast Wars. It's a really great cartoon. It's one of the better written
yeah.
stories and everything. So,
My
uh,
favorite episode on there is Coming of the Fusors, episode 1 and 2 of season 2. Yeah,
okay,
the first
nice.
episode.
Yes, you are cool, Mimo. Yes, you are. And you can tell, and Ninja Bill, you can tell Kate, I don't care. He's probably he's doing a review on the Motormaster, which I got the Motormaster in today too. I'll be doing that review tonight, and you'll see that tomorrow and everything. But cool. Chrisman needs to do the basics on whatever. Now he does some really good stuff. I've always wanted to try to do that stuff, but Rodimus Primal does
Oh
kind of
yeah,
something, something like that. Not like he does, not like Chris does, but kind of his own little spin on it, and they're really good as well too, and everything. So that's good. All right, cool. Let's see. What no? So why Transformers? What got you into Transformers?
well, at a very young age, I was really into
That,
like
that was
Lightning
3 years
McQueen,
ago.
and I loved living cars, and like I don't know, like living cars kind of infatuated me at a young age, and so
Yeah.
I found out about Transformers, and I just absolutely loved it. Like I said, I was in kindergarten,
Yeah.
and I watched nearly every episode of G1. I
Oh,
don't think I
nice.
watched season 1, but I definitely saw season 2, and then I think like later that year in kindergarten, my parents bought me the entire third and fourth season, and I watched it over
Oh,
and over again, and I was like, this is cool.
Dude, you don't understand. From someone my age to your age, that's how we got into Transformers. I remember going, kindergarten, first grade. We would always go home because after school they would show, He-Man,
Yeah,
G.I. Joe, Transformers and everything, Jim, whatever they want to show and everything, and in the morning too as well. And that's so cool that someone my age and then someone your age is still you're doing the same thing that all us older generation did, and you're doing the same
yeah,
thing. And that's what Transformers has done. It's that it's just brought everybody it's brought people together, and you're doing that. That's so cool. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Card robot was what not to love him with cards and giant robots. Everybody. I mean, if you're a boy,
yeah,
more than likely you like that kind of stuff and everything.
yeah.
All right, very nice. So, who's your favorite character, and why is he or she your favorite character?
Well, you see, it constantly jumps. It kind of like relies on toys, like kind of
Okay,
just like what peaks at the moment. And
yeah,
I would say like right now, or maybe like overall favorite character might be Beast Wars Megatron. I loved his
oh,
like
okay, yeah,
kind of evilness and like how just clever he was. Like he came up with these brilliant like schemes and stuff. And I don't know. I
yeah.
thought he was kind of the better leader out of the two. Like maybe he was a bit abusive to his troops, but I really, really
He
liked
killed a
the way
couple
he
of troops.
was.
Yeah, he killed a couple of his troops. Just I think he killed Pterosaur. Just I don't know if it was on accident. I forgot if he did it on accident or if he.
Yeah,
But he killed a
Pterosaur
couple.
died in the pit. It was like a
Yeah,
lava thing.
and I think Megatron knocked him into the pit. I think or something like that. I was like,
Maybe.
yeah. But that's a good character and everything. Do you have any of his? Do you have like any of his? Do you have the Kingdom?
Yeah, I got the Kingdom
Megatron?
one, and like I love that toy. It's so
Yeah,
cool. I mean, like
it's a good one.
its engineering is really really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's a good toy. Yeah, I think this last trilogy has put out some really great mainline Transformers, and
Yeah.
the Beast Wars has really helped. I think, and honestly, I think they could have done Kingdom all Beast Wars. I understand why they did it, but I think they could have done a whole Beast Wars theme, and I think it would have been good. I
Oh
think
yeah,
everybody would
yeah.
have ate it up and everything. So,
That's something
uh,
that Proto Man kind of complained about. Like, Wave 2 was, I think it was 16 characters in all, and like more than
yeah,
half of that was just G1. There wasn't that many Beast Wars characters in there. I think
yeah,
there was only like three:
yeah.
Ractonite, Air Razor, and Dinobot. Yeah.
Dinobot, yeah. What's up, FB47? I think it's the first time I've seen you in here. Thank you so much. What's up, Matt M, Thomas, David Evans? Thank y'all so much for coming in. This is the Crumplezone. Say hi to everybody. All right. So, I always ask this question: would you be interested in new characters? Like, if they still, had the lure of G1 mentioned in the background? Would you like to see new characters be introduced to the
Well, I
Transformer
would.
world?
I don't know. This is kind of I guess, a tough question because you got to sell to like a new audience of people. Because I don't
Yeah,
want to say it, but you older folks and stuff and me, we're not
I
always
know.
going to be around.
That is
So
true.
we gotta
That's true.
come up with new ways to sell it, and every generation I think is different. At least like something appeals to them that doesn't appeal to us, like
Yeah.
loud noises. But
That is true. That is true. That's a good. No, that's a good response. I mean, you are. I mean, that is true. What Hasbro's doing is keep doing it is rehashing. How many
yeah,
Optimus Primes can we get? How many Bumblebees
yeah,
can we
that's a good
get?
point.
How many stars can we get? It's like you're to make the line and the franchise go further. You're gonna have to probably introduce a lot of new characters because it's just gonna get stale. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
30.
that's
Yeah,
another
I
thing.
mean, so that's a great response. Actually, I mean, that's probably one of the better responses I've had on that question. That's a good one. Very nice. But yeah, I mean, you've got to, you can't be recycling the same stuff over and over. It's
Yeah,
just going to, it's going to fall, and the franchise is going to die right out and everything.
yeah,
Right now, the G winners have the biggest wallets. Yeah,
yeah,
the Hunter will have their day. Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean we are, from that kind of decade and everything. We do have the money to buy the stuff and everything. But 20 years from now, when we're 60 something, 70 something, and you're in your 20s and 30s, you're
yeah,
going to be buying. You're going to be the one that's going to be buying the stuff and everything.
yeah.
Do you think that do you think that you're going to like Transformers that way, like we did, because, as a kid, and everything, and then a teenager, like I stopped, I found girls and stuff and everything, and
Yeah,
I
I've
just
heard of
stopped for a
phrases
while.
like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you see yourself probably liking Transformers like 20 years from now, maybe if they're still around?
Well, to be honest, I'm in too deep. There's no way I'm turning back now. It's like
Okay.
I just like lately here I've been trying to collect a bunch of older figures like I don't know if you remember from the one comment section or live chat, but I mentioned I just got a complete RID storage and
Oh
I
yeah,
really
that's a
like
good
that
one.
figure. It's
Yeah,
cool. And
that's a good one.
then I just went on like a rampage of buying old chunky toys like that, like Optimal Optimus from
Yeah.
Beast Wars Transmetal 2. I don't know. I didn't really like it, so I sold it off the very next
Well, that's fine.
the
I
very next.
mean, at least you tested it out and said, okay.
Yeah.
At least you didn't, crap on it and say, it's a piece of crap toy. At least you actually bought it. You messed around with it and
Yeah.
like, okay, I don't like it. Yeah,
I
that's
like the
fine.
Power of the Primes one better because the wrist things kept on popping off. Like I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember that gimmick, but there was no way to get it to work.
Yeah. No, I know.
Like
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I had the, I think I had the KB reissue, the red and something color. I had the
oh
that
yeah, I
reissue as
saw
well.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's cool. Cool. All right. Very nice. Very nice. So, do you like ice cream? And if you do, what's your favorite
Oh yeah,
kind?
yeah. Favorite kind. It might be. It's kind of odd, but it might be cotton candy from. You can get it at
Oh,
DQ. It's pretty good.
okay. Yeah, Dairy Queen. We have quite a few. Well, not a lot of Dairy Queens, but we have one in our town and everything. I used to eat Dairy Queen all the time, and that's probably why I'm fat right now. But whatever. Dragonfly, what's up, man? You're married. You have kids. Nothing says that you can't enjoy Transformers. That is true. That is true, man. That is true. Awesome. Well, okay. So you haven't been on the world very long. You only been in for
Yeah.
13 years. And like I said, I tell everybody I don't want anything bad to happen. So if you could have one last meal, what will be your last meal you would like to have?
Oh man, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Like
Yeah,
I
there is.
do enjoy quite a bit. My dad's spaghetti. I don't know why that just didn't
Oh,
pop
okay.
into my brain, but
Yeah,
his
spaghetti's always
spaghetti
good,
is
man.
really good. It's really something.
Nice. Very nice. That's a good. Yeah, I love. My wife makes some good spaghetti, and it's every time she makes it, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. And chicken and rice. She makes a really good chicken and rice kind of thing.
Yeah, I really like
Really good.
chicken too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, that's a nice one. What's up, brother Kyle? Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, there's actually 18 people in here, man. That's cool. So, well, what do you do in your spare time, man? Other than if you do other than YouTube, what do you like to do? Like video games or anything like that, or going to school?
Well,
Hopefully.
it's like I don't know because I don't want to say I don't play a bunch of like games and stuff, but I really don't. I don't get into like very many games and stuff. Really, my
Mhm.
only like games that I play was like it's just Transformers. My whole world is Transformers, and it's like
Okay.
I try and keep it out of like other matters like family and I don't know. It's not that I don't want them to know about it, but it's more like I don't know. At school, it's kind of like people want to make fun of it, which it's fine. You're entitled to your own opinions, but
Yeah.
if you're I don't know intruding on others, it's not really the best thing. But I just deal with it. It's kind of fine. It's like yeah, I have a bunch of interest in this. It's kind of
Yeah.
my it's my thing. You guys like sports. I did sports. I do football, but
Yeah. Well, that's
Transformers is
fine.
my main thing.
Well, that's good. Now, do you have anybody that do you have any friends that like Transformers as much as you do, or anything, or are
Well,
you?
I don't know. I'm in a super super small town in Ohio, and it's like I don't know. I've gone through like multiple people that had phases where they like Transformers. Like
Yeah,
one of my
I understand
recent
that.
friends got into it for like I don't know. It was really weird because he really got into it for like a few months. I want to say he like really
Mhm.
got into it. Like for
Hardcore.
Christmas he wanted Fortress Maximus
Wow.
from Titans Return. He like really got into it after we watched
Yeah.
because we were friends. So I went over to his house and we watched the movie together in 1986 one because it's something that
Nice.
I want everyone to experience.
Oh yeah, I
Great.
understand that. I understand. Well, that's good. Now, I mean, what is? I mean, does you talk about your father and everything? Does he collect Transformers as well?
No, he said when he
Okay.
was at a very young age with his brother, they actually did own a few. Like he watched
Yeah.
the show too. Like I think he
Yeah.
owned G1 Soundwave. I own that toy now, but
Nice.
one of the parts on the screen door cracked the other day, and I'm like, oh no,
It happens. It
why?
happens. That's cool. Well, that's awesome. Well, I was gonna say, what did your family? Do they support your
Oh yeah.
love for the
I
for
feel
Transformers?
like maybe until just like a year ago, it was kind of like it was almost kind of weird because like everyone, I don't know, I don't want to say they gave me like gifts that I didn't really want, but I was like, this is what I want. The Transformers is what I'm into. And then they were
Yeah,
still trying to get me like remote controlled cars and everything. That's like, no, this is
yeah,
what I'm into over here. And it's, but just the
yeah,
other, I think last year's Christmas, they finally kind of almost, I don't want to say like caught on, but now
yeah.
Transformers, they all kind of see it now. And it's like, it's pretty awesome for me because like now
That's
it's
good.
like
Yeah, my
Transformers.
grandma used to get me clothes all the time, and I always wanted. Well, back then I either wanted. That's how old I am. Tapes. I don't. I know you don't know. I know you don't know what a
Yeah.
cassette tape is,
Oh, I
but
know what this tape
okay.
is.
Well, I would always either. I would. I would want toys and everything, and cassette tapes and everything. I was really into metal and all that stuff and everything. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
she
sure.
she would get me yeah, clothes and stuff, underwear, socks. I'm just like, come on now, come on, Grandma, I don't want all that stuff. Yeah, awesome, man, dude, this is fun, man. Very nice. So, what mutant or special power would you like to have, and why?
Well, I don't know. This is always kind of a tough question because there's so many things that I never thought about, but some older guys actually they kind of like told me about stuff like if you had super strength, would your bones also like grow to the super size or whatever? And
Hmm.
like if you tried to lift a building, would your bone structure just collapse? Like what would happen?
Yeah,
Um,
that's
but
true.
if I had a power, I don't know. Like maybe invisibility. Like I'm not antisocial. I love talking to people, but
Yeah.
maybe invisibility. Like sometimes I
Oh
just
yeah.
want to get away from everything.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's a good. That's a lot of people would choose that. Either I'm sure that's probably the top three are probably
Yeah,
being strong, Hulk or whatever,
and flying.
visibility and flying. So them usually are the top kind of three that I usually
Yeah,
get and everything. So I mean, hey, you're not being antisocial if you want to be visible. Sometimes you got to get away from people.
yeah.
Um, all right. So, well, I mean, do you have any favorite toy that you like to mess around with nowadays? Like something you just can grab and just mess around with it and just, exciting for you?
I don't know. I just got this guy the other week. It might be like the new toy syndrome, but this guy right here, animated lug nut, he's like
Oh,
really
nice.
calling my name like constantly. I don't
Yeah.
even know what it is about him. He's just so cool.
Yeah. I mean, he's bulky, and he doesn't really,
Yeah.
the articulation's not really, it's kind of lacking,
No,
but
it's pretty decent for the time.
animated. Oh, well, yeah. Animated was a great line and everything. That's good. And I have the recolor as well. It's kind of like I forgot the name of it, but yeah, that's a good one. Very
The
nice.
Japanese one, that was like a more sheen purple. Or
No, it
like,
was just like I think it was like a gray and he had caution signs or something tape on him.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Just
saw
a
that when I
recolor,
searched them
basic
up. Yeah,
recolor. Yeah, it was just
yeah.
a basic. But no, what you're talking about is just the they back then
PA,
they had the Takara. Yeah, they
Japanese
had
one.
Takara. Yeah, they had Takara one or Hasbro one and everything.
Yeah.
But no, I had I didn't get. I don't think I got hardly any of the Takara one. I got Starscream because he's my favorite character. I got him in
Oh
Takara,
yeah,
and he had different. He had shinier paint and everything. But yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. Very nice. Love
I
that.
just
Very
started
cool.
watching animated the other day, and I kind of like I got into it in a local toy store that I've been going to for a while, and it like
Yeah.
never appealed. I never even really noticed, but they have a lot of animated toys there.
Oh,
Tomorrow
nice.
I'll probably pick up the Soundwave with the guitar
Oh,
laser
the
beam.
van. Yeah, yeah. Laser
Yeah, it
bait.
looks
Yeah, and you
really
get
cool.
That's a good one. Sound Blaster has a Rat Bat with them and everything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's
the
pretty good.
guitar. Yeah.
Now, be careful. Now the legs are kind of loose on those. Usually, do they let actually pick them up
Oh yeah,
and?
they're most of them aren't in package. It's just a little
Okay,
room, but pretty
okay.
cool.
I say just make sure because the legs are kind of loose. Well, just on mine. I don't know about it. Could be, but it is an older toy. It's like 15 years old. Uh,
Yeah.
but just check the legs. They're kind of mine are really wobbly on mine and everything. What's up, Digital King? Man, now I'm having Digital on tomorrow night for around 30. We got one coming up tomorrow, so we're gonna have him on there. That's gonna be
I'll
fun.
be watching.
All right. So let's see. So, what do you think that Hasbro could do? Well, what would you like to see? Transformer? Let's say the next trilogy. What would you like to see Hasbro do for the next trilogy to keep people like yourself, younger fans, and older fans, still interested in Transformers?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like Proto Man's. You know who he is, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
He helps with the TFCon and
yeah.
everything. Yep.
I don't know. Like, I kind of like his business outlook on everything. Like the trademarks when they'll expire, and that's when they do a new toy. And
Mm.
it is like really right there. He's like, I see a Inferno coming in the next 4 years and stuff, and he's pretty
Hmm.
almost always right. I know like 4 years is a big time gap, but he can kind of narrow it down usually.
Yeah.
Really cool. But where would I like to see it go? Well, I don't know. I kind of want to see them do more Beast Wars figures, and I want
Okay.
them to get out of the realm of show because I feel like the people who are really going to be nostalgic for it, like the most at least, are people who might have owned those toys and
Yeah.
figures that didn't actually appear in the show. Some of the ones I'd say my top tier ones that I would really want to see that weren't in the show would be oddly enough Insecticon. I don't know if you know who that is. It's like a green and blue like beetle.
Okay.
This is a
Yeah. You're talking about
classic.
yes, one of the basics or one of the little smaller basic ones.
Yeah, I
Okay.
kind of want
Yeah.
to see him in there, and then the other ones are Tripredacus and Magnabus, and also
Yeah.
what's his name, the Magmatron. Yeah, I don't know if you know who that is, but
Maybe trying. Yeah,
it's
I know who it is.
I think it was only in Transformers Beast Wars Neo, and it was like three
Mhm.
dinosaurs that combined into one. It's really cool. I
Yeah,
would
I
like to
wanted.
see
I'm sorry, Colin.
I would like to see all three of those guys, each one like as a commander class.
Oh
So
yeah.
like
Oh, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Especially the combiners. I mean, you can definitely see that.
yeah.
I wanted Rampage. I was really, instead of
Oh yeah,
Rodimus, I
Rampage.
was hoping for Rampage or maybe Depth Charge, maybe because they
Yeah.
would be
Oh yeah, depth
perfect.
charge. That'd
They
be
would have been
awesome.
perfect for Commander class instead of Rodimus and everything. Because I wanted
Yeah.
I wanted the Commander class to be a Beast Wars. I think maybe Tigerhawk could be also in that little mix
Yeah.
too as well.
No,
I
I think
think they could.
Tigerhawk's actually a little bit bigger than those two. Rampage. Well, maybe not Rampage
Is it?
like height than.
Could
Well,
be.
Rampage definitely is taller in height, but
Yeah,
like I guess
I'd have to bring them up. I forgot. I think
yeah.
I think they're all. Was Tiger Hawk? Was he Ultra class? Because I know that's what.
Yeah, the
I think
Ultra
that's
class.
was the Ultra class. Okay, yeah, I
I
would
think he
have
was.
loved to see him Rampage to be a the Commander class. That would have been pretty sweet. But
Yeah, I
eh,
don't know. I'm also thinking like within the next 2 years, because they said I don't know if it's true or not, like if it's just rumors or what, because they said a while ago they just want to get rid of Titan class and just start doing two commander
yeah,
classes per year, which I
uh
don't know
huh,
if that's true or not, because there's like a bunch of back and forth news. But
yeah,
I would really like to see Optimal Optimus, so I can
yeah,
switch out my Power of the Primes one, and because I do want a new version of him, but like the old
yeah,
one is the best one right now, and then definitely Transmetal 2 Megatron. I would love to see him. That would be
yeah.
so awesome. The
That would
massive
be good.
dragon.
Yeah, I heard like you said, it's back and forth. Rumors that the next they're still going to go move forward with Beast Wars, and they're going to give us
Yeah.
some more stuff. I think, but that is what it is. And I think something about bringing combiners back or something. They may do like one
Yeah, I
combiner.
think those were just fan hope because a lot of
Yeah,
people are saying like Dennis Moulton, aka Gotbot Goes Live and stuff.
yeah,
I
I
think he
know.
said that they're not confirmed. They're not listings. They're just fan hope or like maybe an
Uh,
insider. We don't know yet
yeah.
though.
Have you gotten any of the '86 movie stuff like Grimlock or any of those?
Oh,
Have you?
I got all of it.
Nice.
It's
Them
pretty
were
good. I don't know,
awesome.
like the hot rod. I feel like people overhyped it a bit. Like when I finally did get it, it was almost I don't want to say like disappointing because he looks awesome, but his
Yeah,
ankles like really disappoint me. Like his ankles, he can't stand straight.
the
You gotta like turn
shoulders.
the neck back, yeah, and stuff like
The
that. The
shoulders
shoulders
are kind of
are
wonky,
an
a little
issue.
wonky. But I mean, yeah, I think he displays well, and I think he's a good step forward. I mean, I think he goes with
Yeah,
everything that's come out with the trilogy and everything. And then Grimlock
yeah.
was I love. I'm glad we're getting most. I think we're getting all the Dinobots. I really hope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fingers crossed and everything. And yeah, it's a great line. I hope they do. I'm ready for Retgar,
Oh
Perceptor,
yeah.
Blaster. I mean, I'm ready for all those. I'm excited for that. Let me see. What's up, Ryan? Thank you so much for coming in. I saw some Dragonfly. What's up? How y'all doing? All right. So we got one more question. And it's been fun,
Wow,
man.
this
Thank you
has
so
been
much for
pretty
coming
fast.
on, dude. Yeah, well, we'll talk. If anybody got any questions before I ask my or after our last question, definitely
Yeah, I'll take
hit me up in the
questions.
comments and everything. So, where do you see your channel 5 years from now? And do you think you'll still be? Do you want to be doing YouTube 5 years from now? Do you think you think you'll still be doing YouTube?
Dang, this was actually a question that kept me up a few nights ago, and I was like, dang, I know he's gonna ask this question, and I don't know what to say about it because it's like I
It's
don't
all right.
know. I don't know. Like I don't, I don't, I don't know. But
You don't know?
if I
Oh,
had
that's
to give
fine.
the best estimate, I suppose I would probably say either channel gone, dead, gone,
Nice.
3 copyright strikes, and just dead. But
Oh no, you'll be all right.
yeah. But maybe I don't. Yeah, I just don't know how to answer that. It's a
That's fine.
very
But have you?
complicated question.
Do you like any other toy lines other than Transformers? Have you thought about reviewing stuff like I try to mix it up a little bit. I'm doing GI Joe. I've done NECA horror stuff that I love, and I'm
Yeah.
also doing the 5.2 toys now that I'm really loving those things and everything. I mean, have you thought about crossing over to other uh, you know
Well,
toy
I don't
lines?
know. Generally, like in general, I try and stick just to Transformers because I
Okay.
don't know. I already have I'm already like I said earlier. I'm in too deep. Like to
Yeah.
switch from like I know it would just be like a little bit of a switch, but like all every bit of money I make goes directly into Transformers. There is no other room
Well, that's
for
fun. I mean, that's fun.
one time I was in like a Walmart or Target and I did see like the Battle Cat from He-Man and oh, it was my name. It looked so good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about it. It was like its simple nature, but it was also so complex in some way. It was like
Yeah.
art. It was beautiful.
Nice. But yeah. I mean, yeah, when I go in there, I've also, I've gone in. I know that when you go to a toy hunt and you leave empty handed, you're like, so I bought like Fortnite stuff. I've never played the game before, but I have, like, I got a fish sticks over here and everything. I got, one was a pug and I had to get that because I love my dog.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so I picked up Fortnite stuff, and they're really great action figures. I mean, really nice articulation, tons of accessories, great paint and everything. It just, I've never played the game. I've never had been interested in the game. I just, they were just there, and because I didn't see any Transformers, any nothing else, so I just picked them up
Yeah.
just because, it is. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, he is. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, this dude he's really smart and he's got some great answers, man. So I've had a great time and everything. And like I said, does anybody have any questions for Crumplezone? And like I said, I did put his channel in the description. Please go over there, give him a sub, show him some love, for the small time reviewers and everything. So
Yeah.
everything. But
Thank
like I
you,
said,
guys.
like I said, you haven't, have you, like, as like He-Man, the only thing, like, okay, let's put this way. If you could collect another line, what would it be, though?
Well, I don't know. Like maybe there's some stuff that really it's not even like one thing in particular. It's just like multiple different things like 80s teas and stuff that just calls out to me sometimes like Gremlins is pretty cool and like
God
I don't
dang, man,
know.
you're good, man. Man, I know kids your age do not know what gremlins are. There's
I
not
don't
there.
like kids my age.
I mean, that's awesome, man. I'm telling you right now, all these old people in the chat, they're like, oh my god, that's awesome.
I
And
love
someone mentioned Gremlins. Like nobody would think that a 13-year-old would mention Gremlins.
I love 80s rock too, like and like
Oh yeah,
80s or that like 60s. I love the Eagles. They're really good and
nice,
who
nice.
else like ACDC, they're pretty good as well.
Yeah, I like some
And
ACDs. I liked a lot of hair bands back in the day. That was my Poison, Warrant, all that
oh
stuff.
yeah,
That's what I
Poison.
grew up on. That's what I grew up on. Probably your dad knows who they are and everything. I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hit that like button for me. It definitely helps out the channel. Ninja Bill asked, "What is your white whale like? What's one of your like a transformer you're really wanting to get that is, one of your white whales?"
So white whale, define it which way? Like as in I will get it eventually, but it's kind of like out of my price range currently, or like it's kind of
Something
like the
like that,
whole.
yeah. Price range. I don't.
Um,
Ninja Bill, kind of. I guess a white whale would be. I mean, I guess kind of out of your price range or something like that, or just something that maybe
something
be
that you'll
hard to
get
find.
eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
because
hard to
the whole
find.
white whale thing. He did eventually get the white whale. It didn't turn out too good in the end, but it's
Yeah,
I don't know white whale currently because it kind of changes a bit
yeah.
constantly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I don't like. I don't know how do I describe it. I really really like the way was it Iron Factory that did the DJD, the
Yeah,
Decepticon
yeah,
Justice
the
Division,
combiner.
and
Yep.
yeah, the combiner. It
Hmm.
looks so cool, but like I think there was like that's my brother.
Well,
Hopefully
hey,
you don't be monetized.
how you
But
doing?
like yeah,
Now, yeah, I'll probably have to
in
demonetize it, but it's
silence.
fine. I don't care. Hey, M3, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Thank you.
But
Oh,
white whale. Currently it would probably have to be something third party or masterpiece. Like
okay.
I don't know. I kind of looked at the MP Plus smokescreen because there's another store down in like
Okay.
Mansfield. I don't know. You probably don't know Ohio like road maps and stuff. I'm sure you don't.
No,
Like
I've,
not to
I've
call
been
you
to
dumb or
Cincinnati.
anything. It's just,
I've been to
you know,
Cincinnati one time. That was BotCon. That's the only reason I've been
yeah.
to Ohio.
But there was a place, it's in Mansfield, and it was they got a bunch of. I mean, like to be honest, they overpriced so much stuff. Like, and I think I brought in a Mega Octane. Do you remember that from 2001? RID
Yeah,
Mega
yeah.
Octane, and it
Mm-hmm.
was in box, and like the average going price for in box, I think it's like $40, and they
Mm-hmm.
offered me like $9 for it, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
why?
and then they were going to charge. They were going to charge 60 probably for it. I mean, that's
Yeah,
how they
yeah.
do it. That's how they do it. I mean, that's
I know they got to make their money, but geez,
yeah. They could have gave. They could at least gave you probably 20, at least half of it.
yeah,
Give
I
you
didn't take the
20.
offer. I went to another store and I actually traded it in for like $28. So I ended up
Okay,
winning in the end. But
that's good.
yeah, I saw MP plus smokescreen and I
Mhm.
think it was a blue streak, and the smokescreen, it looked so cool. I mean, like that was a design from like a long time ago, and just with
Yeah,
a little bit of simple paint, it looked so much more cartoon accurate, and that's kind of
yeah,
what I chase after too. Cartoon accuracy is like my main thing. I do like to get a stylized thing here and there, like
yeah.
oh yeah, another white whale would probably be Land Bull from what is it? What who made that? It was
Are you talking about the side swipe or Lamble? Or you're talking about Kane Toys?
Tantrum. Yeah, Kang
Tantrum.
Toys. Yeah,
Kane
their
Toys. Okay.
Tantrum is awesome, and Tantrum's probably you know what? Now I take it back. For the favorite character, it's probably Tantrum.
Okay.
I just like the thing that got me into him is Forge to Fight the game. I don't know if you play it, but it's
No.
pretty cool. And like Tantrum in the game is just awesome. He's like
Yeah.
really cool. Uh, I love his kind of like beefy design and how like he looks
Mhm.
like a really strong dude and like the horns coming off of his head. It's
Yeah.
really cool. I don't know if he's supposed to. I think in G1 he turned into a water buffalo, but they kind of like, now it's kind of like a bull. It's kind of like universally agreed that he should be a bull. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's kind of weird how they did that, but
Yeah.
that's a really
I
cool.
have the three of them. I have the three of them they have out now, and they just showed their what's the leader
Uh, Razor Claw.
Razor
I
Claw.
think.
Yeah, they just showed
Yeah,
him and everything, but they
I
haven't
haven't
showed the
seen
combined
pictures
mode.
of it, but that sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So I'm kind of worried they haven't showed the combined
Fully
mode.
combined mode. Yeah,
So
just
yeah,
the
I'm
silhouette of it.
kind of worried about that. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. What character do you most wish hashtag would make and why? Hmm.
Um, maybe most. I wish they most made. I don't know. That's a good question as well. Because like, would it be the only character of them, like excluding price range, anything like, just
I
anything?
don't know. I mean, I basically just what character like more likely. I mean, I think they've made. I want to say they've made almost every character, but there's quite a few Beast War characters they haven't made. Um, would you? I mean, would you like to see them start reissuing like animated and Prime and stuff? Would you want to
Oh
see
yeah,
better figures
animated.
of
I would
that?
love it if they
Yeah.
reissued some of that. But wish they hope they made. I guess like right now, I guess it will change here soon. But maybe like the reissue like of the Netflix Soundwave because I
Okay.
just painted up my Siege one, but it's not. I want that like perfect cassette player alt mode. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Nice. Very nice.
yeah.
Have you not seen the Netflix Soundwave around or anything?
No, I haven't. I haven't. Well, I was like really. I think I was really close to finding it in stores. Sorry, I'm looking over here. I got to text my
No, it's
mom
okay.
something. But
It's okay.
I found the Optimus Primes and like the entire wave, and I was like, because there was still like four Optimus Primes, and I think it was a eight, like two and two of the
Yeah.
things. So
Hmm.
there should have been four sound waves there, but there was
Yeah.
still all the Optimus Primes and like everything else. And I was like,
Yeah.
dang it, I just missed it. Like if we would have got there like an hour earlier, I bet you I would have
You would
found
have
one. And I
sound
was
wave.
like, I was kind of peeved off at
Well,
that.
I'm
I
sure
was like,
somebody will
it was
find
so
it.
close.
If I find it in stores, man, I'll pick it up for you, man. And I'll send it to you. Okay.
Oh, thanks. You don't
I
have to
think
do that though.
no, it's okay. But yeah, I guess my watch is at home and I'm fixing to go, I guess, and everything. But dude, this was fun, man. Thank you so much, man. It was a pleasure
Yeah.
having you on, man. I'm glad got to get you on and everything. And everything. I learned a lot, dude. You're very smart for a 13-year-old. You know a lot about 80s stuff and Transformers, and
Yeah.
hopefully I'll get you some people to sub to your channel. I know a couple of people have already gone over there and everything. So, like I said, everybody, if you watch this, I did put this stuff in the description. Definitely go check out his channel, man. He's a good little dude and everything. And so yeah, thank you so much for having coming on and everything, and all that stuff. And I guess I want to thank everybody for coming in as well. Thank y'all so much. And yeah, I guess take care and everything. So good night, folks, and all that wonderful
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Thank you.
All right, no worries. 1 second, let me end this broadcast.